So good morning everyone. Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. So let me remind everyone, please turn off your microphones. No? Para po maiwasan po natin yung unnecessary sounds or ingay po dahil naka-record ko ito and it's good for a safety para sa mga estudyante kung hindi makakapasok ngayon. So today, our objective is to review for the coverage of your examination and for your term. Okay, mabilisan lang tayo kung ano yung inaral natin sa buong term. Okay, so let's start. The first one is module 1.1. We have studied the accounting environment and we have defined what is accounting. By the way, my connection is steady. So baka yung sa part 2 okay? So let's continue. Our accounting in its environment, we have defined what accounting is, and we have known that the accounting is an art for classifying, summarizing, in manner, in terms, manner, transactions, events, which are important is financial character and interpretive results. Meaning, accounting purpose is to provide quantitative information about the business. So, ibig sabihin, nagpro-provide po ng informasyon patungkol sa business ang accounting para po sa paggawa ng economic decisions ng mga users, ng mga manggagamit. So, ano nga po ba yung components of accounting? We have analytical, technical, and formal. Wherein in analytical, we identify the transactions or events to be recorded. In technical, we measure or assign peso amount to accountable economic transactions. In communicating informal, we prepare and distribute accounting reports to those. So we do have set of financial statements, which are statement of financial position, income statement, income of comprehensive income, statement of changes in equity, statement of cash flows, and notes to financial statement. Of course, we have tackled as well the accounting and the bookkeeping. Accounting is more broad rather than bookkeeping because bookkeeping is only part of accounting. In our 1.2 module, the branches of accounting, we have identified 4 main areas of accounting, which are public accounting, private accounting, government accounting, and accounting education. We also have CPAs in the specialized areas, wherein it has forensic accounting, IPS, CPA, and IBA. So in our next module, we have studied the users of account information classified into the primary users and the other users. Primary users includes investors and vendors, while other users includes employee, government, suppliers, customers, public, including the management. Next po tayo, accounting principles. We have identified that the rules, procedures, and practice and standards being used here in the Philippines for the accounting profession is the GAAP, or generally accepted accounting principles. Under GAAP, we do have accounting standards, which is more specific guidelines that includes Philippine accounting standards, which are adopted in international accounting standards, and the Philippine financial reporting standards that are adopted in international financial reporting standards. What is the purpose of accounting standards? It is to identify proper accounting practices for the preparation and presentation of financial statements. We do have as well in accounting underlying assumptions. Underlying assumptions are the basic notions or fundamental premises in which the accounting process is based. It is also called as postulates. So in conceptual framework of financial reporting, we do have going concern there. This is explicitly mentioned as always concern. But aside from that, according to the practice, we do have as well accounting entity, time period, and monetary. Again, kindly those participants na nag-open po ng camera. Kasaway. Okay. So let's continue. Aside from the underlying assumptions, we have identified objective financial reporting, which is the same with the basic purpose of accounting, which is to provide financial information about the reporting entity. We do have economic decisions for investors. They really wanted to know whether to buy, sell, or hold their equity investments in the company. While the lenders and other creditors would like to have an information about the reporting entity for their decisions whether they provide or settle loans and other form of credits. In assessing future cash flows, the investors are concerned kung kaya ba silang bigyan ng return o bayaran ng return para sa in-invest nila. Patungkol naman sa creditors, ang concern nito sa cash flow ay whether kung kaya ba silang bayaran sa katawan kita pati ang tubo nito. And of course, in economic research and claims, we were talking about the financial position of the company. And it comprises assets, liabilities, and equity. This also provides the information about the liquidity and solvency of the company. And changes in economic resource and claims, meaning yung pagbabago po doon sa assets, liabilities, and equity, is a result of a financial performance. Meaning doon po sa income and expenses na kung saan nagre-resulta po ito ng net income or net loss. Lagi po natin tatandaan na ang sales po ay makukonsider na sales kapag ito po ay na-deliver yung goods or na-render na ang service. Pero kapag naman po ang expenses naman po dapat nagamit mo na bago mo siya recognize as expenses. Okay, in qualitative characteristics of financial information, we do have fundamental and enhancing. Fundamental, we do have relevance, useful representation, while in enhancing, we do have comparability, understandability, verifiability, and liveliness. When it comes to elements of financial statements, we will be having the assets, liabilities, and equity that shows the position of the company, while income and expenses shows the financial performance of the entity. In recognition of the elements, the transaction or event must be having a probable to the effect on the financial statements elements. Okay? While it should be also measurable by. Remember that we do have three components of accounting. First, it should be recognizable. Then second, it should be measurable. In measurement of elements, we do have historical cost. Ito po yung amount, kung ano talaga yung na-involve na amount dun sa nangyari. So for example, bumili ka ng sasakyan ng company, kung magkano yung sasakyan ng company, yun po ang historical cost. Pag yung current cost naman po, for example, yung binili mo dating sasakyan ng company, magkano siya ngayon kung bibili mo ngayon. Ngayon po naman, ang realizable value is all about naman po sa amount kung ibibenta mo yung sasakyan mo dati ngayon. Next po ay present value, ay ito po ay yung discounted value na kung saan, for example, meron ka pong pangutang at yung pangutang sa'yo nagbayad in advance, therefore, pwede po siyang humingi sa inyo ng discount para sa maaga niyang pagbabayad. Unless otherwise, may kontrata kayo whether maaga siya ng bayad or on time, ay walang effect dyan sa discount. So, ganun po mag-measure na transactions. Then we move with another module, which is the accounting cycle. We have identified that the first stage of accounting cycle is journalizing, which is the preparation of journal entries in the journal, which is the journal is a chronological record of entries and transactions. Ito po ang format ng journal. You have transaction date, account title and explanation, posting reference, debit, credit columns. We don't also have two types of entry. We have simple and compound. So simple po ay yung may dalawa lamang na account na ma-affected. Meaning, meron lang po isang debit na account title at meron isang credit na account title. Pag compound entry po ay nakaka-affect po ito for more than two accounts doon sa transaction. Nangyari. Sa types of journals naman po, I do have special journals and general journal. But since we do have only basic accounting, we will only be dealing with general journal. Okay? So the second stage is posting. Third stage is preparation, trial balance. Fourth stage is adjusting the accounts. Of course, after preparing the documents, you'll be doing the adjusted trial balance. And after that, you'll be preparing financial statements, closing the accounts through closing entries, and reversing the accounts for you to start another accounting cycle for a new accounting year. So next po natin inaral ay yung debits and credits. Since accounting po is, wait lang, hit ko lang yung mga, since yung accounting po ay double entry system, ano, ito siya ma-mute. So, since ang accounting po is a double entry system, meron po siyang dalawang side. So, every time na may nangyayari po sa business, ay dapat po magde-debit ka at merong debit, may credit. So, every time na may nangyayari, may epekto po sa debit at credit yung nangyari. So, meron po debit, merong credit. So, for example po dito, ay tumaas yung assets mo. It's because nakabenta ka. Therefore, may debit ka ng assets at may credit ka ng income account, which is ipapasok mo sa equity under that. So, the logic here is kapag tumaas po yung assets value ng company, ay debit ka. Kapag bumaba o nabawasan, credit ka. Kapag tumaas yung utang ng company, ay magre-credit ka. Pag bumaba ang utang ng company, magre-debit ka. Kapag tumaas ang equity ng company, magre-credit ka. Pag bumaba, magre-debit ka. So, ganun po ang technique siya. Okay? So, ito pong lohika ng debits and credits ay kailangan nyo po pagiging mag-familiar kayo. Dahil ito po ang gagamitin natin lohika pagdating po tayo sa journalizing. Our next topic and the last topic for the coverage of your examination is all about the chart of accounts. Ang chart of accounts po ay listahan ng account titles kung saan ginagamit po ng per or ng isang accountant sa pagre-record ng transaction ng business. So we do have here two columns, the posting reference or the reference and its account title. So ito po ay sample ng chart of accounts ng commodity company. So usually, ito pong mga account title na ito ay usually ma-encounter ninyo kung sakali nang magplano kayong mag-take ng NC 328. Okay, nahati siya sa different financial statement elements. So, assets, liabilities, equity, income, and expenses. By the way, it has a cost of the year. Ang cost accounts po ay maggamit lamang sa periodic investment system. Pero kung perpetual po, wala po yan kasi ang gagamitin nila ay yung account ng inventory or the merchandise inventory. Kapag kung perpetual, aside sa pagre-record mo ng sales, magre-record ka din ng cost of sales or cost of goods sold or dun sa amount ng puhunan mo sa nabenta mo. So yan po ang bububuo ng chart of accounts at dyan po nangyayari ang coverage ng inyong prelim examination at ang inyong possible term limits. Okay? So that's all for our review. Maraming salamat.